Today is Saturday, 21st of January 2023. This day is celebrated as National Banana Bread Day. In the Indian history, 21st January is observed as the death anniversary of the following personalities, including most important person Rash Bihari Bose, 25th May, who was born 1886, and 21st January 1945, he was no more. An eminent lawyer and educationist, Rash Bihari Bose was not only a famous revolutionary but also the creator of the first Azad Hind Fauj. So, going towards the newspaper analyst with the newspaper The Hindu states that EPFO enforcement drive portal offers link to option for higher pension. Employees provided fund organization building at Bandra. The Hindu newspaper also states that Chris Hipkins to be New Zealand's next Prime Minister. Education Minister Chris Hipkins speaks during a press conference in Wellington, New Zealand. Chris Hipkins is set to become a New Zealand's next Prime Minister after he was the only candidate to enter the race to replace Jacinda Ardern, who announced her resignation on January 19, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that United Kingdom Prime Minister Rishi Sunak are fined for not wearing a seatbelt. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak appears to not be wearing his seatbelt in an unknown location in England in this screen grab taken from social media video on January 19, 2023. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Supreme Court decision vindicates Bihar government move. Nitish calls for the nationwide caste survey. Nitish said caste survey is being done to survey socio-economic status of people so that the government could work further on policies and programs. There had been unnecessary hue and cry over it. All Bihar parties have supported. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has called for nationwide caste census. Indian Express newspaper also states that the more I write, I fear less. Ravesh Kumar at JLF. The former TV anchor Ravesh Kumar, who has an authored book like The Free Voice, St. Happiness in Love, Ishq Mein Sheher Hona, Dekhte Rahe, and Ravi Shapatni, was speaking at the Nature of Fear session on the second day of the Jaipur Literature Festival. A show asked how he would define a fear. Ravesh Kumar kept answers to such questions could only be found in books by Baba Ramdev before adding said definitions were bound by time and context. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that targeting killing, NIA says in charge sheet in Natru murder case. NIA named 20 people in the charge sheet. Parveen Natru murder case filed before a special court in Bengaluru. Hindustan Times also stated that email show Air India's top executives knew of incident hours after a flight. On January 4, media reports first highlighted the incident, causing outrage among the public at large and prompting DGCA, which did not know about it till then, to act. Forex reserves zoom by $10.417 billion to $572 billion. This is the economy of the country. LTI Ministry reports 4.6 decline in Q3 net profit. It was actually the Dibhas Chatterjee, CEO and MD. Despite India's economic growth, few jobs and meagre pay for urban youth, and employ works inside an engineering goods export unit in the manufacturing hub of Faridabad on outskirts of New Delhi. Going towards the world news, including a very difficult to militarily eject Russian forces from Ukrainian territory in 2023, says United States General Chris Hipkins, set to replace Jacinda Ardern as New Zealand Prime Minister. Protesters moved to Peru's capital, met by tear gas and smoke. Ukraine says situation deteriorating at Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant. At last, Chinese President Xi inspects combat readiness of troops stationed along India-China border in eastern Ladakh. Going towards the science and technology, including the Science for All, what is a pan-transcriptome? Pan-transcriptome. In a new paper published in the journal Nature Methods, researchers at the University of California, Santa Cruz have proposed pan-transcriptome, which combines a transcriptome and a pangenome. Jadavpur University teams builds pollution map based on the roadside dust. The levels of various magnetic particles are in roadside dust around Kolkata in terms of the low field magnetic susceptibility. Here's the clear picture of it. 2021 to 2011 warmest decade in the last millennium in central Greenland. Steady melting has increased substantially in Greenland since the 2000s and now significantly contributes to global sea level rise. Here's a complete image. At last, there is a famous quotation which was written by Thich Nhat Hanh, who was a Vietnamese Thian Buddhist monk, peace activist, prolific author, poet, and a teacher who founded the Plum Village tradition, historically recognized as the main inspiration for engaged Buddhism. Known as the father of mindfulness, Nhat Hanh was a major influence on Western practices of Buddhism. Thich Nhat Hanh, he states that letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If in our heart we still cling to anything anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. Once again, letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If in our heart we still cling to anything, anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. Okay, thank you.